So to install Nest, you first open the MESSAGEix documentation, and as you see in the installation dependencies, you can start with installing GAMS from the latest available version. If you click on the GAMS website, you can choose for Windows or other operating systems and download GAMS installer. I have already downloaded it. So you can start open the installer, and I recommend use advanced installation mode and install GAMS on your computer. You can use GAMS Studio as IDE. And you should tip this add GAMS directory to path environment variables. This is pretty important. And you can use the demo license. Once your installation is over, you can launch GAMS Studio if you want, but most importantly, you can open in C and GAMS the GAMS folder, and here you can copy the license file that you got from us. So I have the GAMS license file in here. I will go copy it and paste it in the GAMS folder and replace the file in destination because originally is the demo license. One other important thing to check is the path of GAMS has been defined in your environment variables. If you have installed with ME privilege, you check the system environment variables. If you're in a different users, you check the environment variables for your account. Like in this case, and GAMS has been defined. It can be either here or within the path variable, like this is an older GAMS definition, or in the system variables. In this case, it should be here, GAMS. And in order to also double check it, you can open the command line in your jobs and just type GAMS. And you see that there is a license and GAMS is present. Similarly as to GAMS, on the MESSAGEix website installation part, it also says how to install Python. I use Anaconda, so I go on the Anaconda webpage and I check installing on Windows, and there is a installer that I can download. And click on free download. And according to distribution, download. Once the download is finished, you can open the setup and start installing Anaconda on your computer. It's pretty large. If you prefer, you can also here add Anaconda to the path environment and continue with the installation. If you don't want to install the large Anaconda, there is a smaller version, Miniconda, and you can continue with that. Also in this case, to check that Anaconda and Python is installed, you can open the command line, type Python, you will see the current version of Python. Once you have installed GAMS and Anaconda, you can simply follow the instruction in the website, making sure you are in the latest version of the documentation, and you can follow the step by step. I recommend to actually invert step 8 and 7, otherwise you might incur issues. And for the rest, just feel free to follow the video until the installation of MESSAGEix is completed. We're almost at the end of the installation process. After I've installed MESSAGEix, after GAMS and Anaconda, MESSAGEix is basically the software package, but now we install MESSAGEix models, which contains the data and the scripts in order to run a specific model instance. So we go on the RE4AFAGRi platform, we copy the link to this platform, we open an Anaconda prompt, activate our environment. Our environment is called MESSAGEix. We locate in our desired folder, in this case in my GitHub folder. I already have this folder, so I will remove them just for showing you how it works. In the Anaconda prompt, I get in the GitHub folder and I will hit clone with an option of recursive, and because this branch in particular has a submodule within the nest folder, which is the one we actually need. And in order to have this submodule working, we need to use this recursive function. I passed a link, and it will take some time, but this will clone in your GitHub folder all the repository we have for library. Once this is done, we will see the repository here, and we want to install MESSAGEix models. So we'll copy this path in the Anaconda prompt, and the installation of MESSAGEix models tell us that to install from source. So in this case, from a local package, we use this command pip install editable based on the specific repository. We passed and press enter, and this is installing the package. It takes some time, but now the package has been successfully installed, and we can already try to run something. There is nothing more to be done for the installation requirements. Now I launched the Jupyter notebook, and there is a particular script that we will use during this course that can be tried and ready now. And it's located within MESSAGEix module, project, library nest, build. You can already go through the scripts. Now I only run the first cell in which other packages are getting loaded, and if there's something is not well installed, it's going to be notified here. Now I only got one warning message, and here you see one. It means this process has gone smoothly, and you can continue running the script or any other script with MESSAGEix and MESSAGEix models. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you.